Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RimWorld, shall we? Distro, Alex, hello, good evening, so good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Well, we ended last stream on a bit of a down note. We lost one of our original members, Emmy, and we're rebuilding. Meat Boy, hello my friend, good to see you. We still have some dead bodies to work on here from a previous invasion, and we've built ourselves this kind of makeshift tower defense runway in case enemies want to come in and get sassy, but it doesn't work the same as I would like, as they can just climb over this, but it does provide the opportunity for us to have several stages of cover if necessary while we fire on things and protect our auto turrets. Now, what we did that angered the gods, and by gods I just mean mechs, was we opened up this ancient ruin and unleashed all manner of nightmare. I unwisely had a very skilled person over there doing that, and I'm learning as I go in this game. Number one, not to do that. Now, the pikemen and the other mechs that are over here are actually probably just going to patrol this area. You can see one inside, and I don't have to worry about them coming necessarily. This Scyther is, in fact, dead, which is fortunate. So what I'm thinking about doing is trying to eventually lure them back to our base through our traps and our kill zone, but it is going to be difficult because these pikemen have a very, very long-range needle gun. So it's a long-range weapon, and it fires shots with great accuracy, and it does less damage than normal. So I don't know how far they will pursue us. I did try taking pot shots on them with our mortar, but the problem with that ended up being that it wasn't super accurate, and if I hit them, for example, with an EMP shell right here, they won't be really stunned long enough for anyone to capitalize on that, so I need to bring them closer before I go about launching EMPs. We also need to have Emmy go into this slate sarcophagus that we have constructed for her. So Weaves is making hoods for the quest that we're on. We have a quest here to, make 1 billion hoods for these people. And they want 16 hoods of normal or above quality. And they're going to give us a big charged rifle, which sounds, fantastic. And let's see how many hoods that we, in fact, have. So if I double-click on hoods, and hopefully that gets all the hoods across all the stockpiles. It doesn't. There's actually hoods up here as well. Let's try this again. Okay, so let's start counting from up here. This is... let's just count these. So in this stockpile, there is a good one that counts, excellent, good, and normal. So, normal plus, I take that to mean normal and better, and so the normal should count, I think. Let me see if I can interpret this correctly. Normal and above quality. Not that normal regular should be excluded. I don't think so, but we can experiment with that. All right, so let's see. There's up here we have a good one, a good one. That's 3 good. All right. Then we have 4 good, 5 good, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's excellent. 10, 11, 12. How many do I see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I missed a couple when I was looking through. Did I get this one? Normal. Okay. So we at least have 10 here. And then 1, 2, 3 here. So I think we have 13 that are doable, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, actually we have 15. So if I get one more that's above normal quality, I'm going to feel like I've got the quest completed. Alright, now Biltraxis is sleeping. Selvi is cleaning animal filth. Very good. Now Nitro, this is hilarious. What a game. You know, what a game. I'm trying to make these good quality hoods, and as soon as I make them, my people start putting them on. So like Nitro has decided to outfit himself with a hood. Now, of course I could take it off him, but I think it's just funny. So he's got this hood. He is resting at the moment. Strapping is resting, who apparently has a veil still. Dennis is resting, and Pete is eating some delicious nutrient paste. Hey, Leech De Niro, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Good evening. Let's see. Raixo is relaxing socially, and Sienna is moving some chem fuel around. Okay, then. So I'm going to unpause it and just kind of see what's going on. And indeed, you can just see that these pikemen they're focused on defending this area, and they're not going to, I don't think, come get me necessarily. Strapping, how is your mood? It's been so bad. He's good. He finally has rebounded after the death of his wife, and he had a catharsis. So previously, he went on this like rampage where he started breaking stuff because he was angry, and apparently after he finished that rampage, he had a cathartic moment getting the rage out, and he feels great because of it. So he has flipped the switch there, which is, you know, fantastic. Weaves is done making a hood, I think. And I don't know if it finished or not, but no, he's still working on it. Alright, so let me speed it up a bit. And we're going to just keep our eyes on things. There are, within this room over here, there are several sarcophagi, crypto sleep casket, which we might want to investigate. And then there's, you know, advanced components. There's a psychic soothe pulsar. There's some good stuff in here that we want to get, but we're going to have to work through these robots first. So how do we want to do that? I think once people wake up, I'm going to start looking at our day plans. Now, also, though, you know, I don't think that those robots are going anywhere. I do have Crocodile, who is a prisoner, and Eel, who is another prisoner, that we're kind of nursing back to health. Our own person has been hurt and is getting fixed up. A bunch of injuries, but seems to be on the mend. And then this dude is got a lot of problems. He's going through some withdrawal because we don't have the psychite drug that he uses, so that's rough for him. He's got 0% move. His spine has been shattered. That's going to be a tough one to overcome. He developed the immunity to his infection in his lung, did Crocodile. And so Crocodile is actually going to be better pretty soon. Let me look at their prisoner tab. 12 resistance. Okay. Who is doing the lion's share of the warden work? Sienna? Oh yeah, Sienna should actually have this at like number one. She is our 88-year-old, but if you look at her, her social is 11. Like she's a very skilled professional with a burning passion for her work. So that is terrific. Um, she was a corporate manager in her adulthood, and then she became a nude wild lady. All right, so let's just unpause it. Selby's cleaning up the old prison cell, and Pete has got a shoot frenzy. So that's actually could be something that we use for our ousting of the robots. We have a few things that we could do. You know, it's like, okay, so we could go immediately over here and pick a fight with these pikemen that are inside and then try to get the treasure before more of it gets stolen. Additionally, I think we have declared that some of this treasure is valuable, which was making us get raided more often because based on the value of your encampment, you basically attract more trouble. So you can see that our wealth has shot up, but it's actually been, you know, like that pretty steadily. So it didn't increase so dramatically because of that discovery that the raids could be explained. I think we just hit a bad patch. I mean, yes, it did go up right here, our wealth, and then you can see we lost something. Somebody stole something quite valuable for us, so our wealth did go down a little bit here, but overall, the trend has been, you know, upward. And I've been given a lot of good advice from people on the YouTube comments. Just want to say I appreciate that. Thank you. And some of the advice is like this. Number one, okay, I had forbid this. That's my own advice I'm talking about because we were getting raided and stuff, and I didn't want people to get killed. But also, I think I'm going to look for it, but there was found on our map a rare plant that is quite valuable that we can try to grow and harvest. It can be turned into a drug, but we're not necessarily going to do that with it. So we've got that going on. And then we have our quest that we can complete with the hoods. So we'd have to send out an expedition for that. But my question is, number one, do I want to wait until these prisoners are healed? And then also, do I want to try to take out these pikemen before I do the quest? For the quest, I have 15 days left. So I have a good amount of time. So let's just kind of build up to that. All right. Oh, we have a visitor. An archer from the Alliance of Laboro is visiting. Interesting. Like, what does this guy want? He has a question mark. Huh. Well, let's go figure out what he's up to. I wonder why he's visiting at all. His name is Golga. That would be cool if we could recruit him. Oh, awesome, Leech. So glad you enjoy the content, my friend. Thanks for saying that. Glad to have you here. Kuro, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. So this guy wants to talk to somebody. Let me see who has any kind of social ability. Brexio's okay, but they're in the hospital. Sienna is good, but she's really old. No good. God, my people are so... Dennis can. Alright. Dennis, can you go, like, try to interact with this person? Where'd you go, Wanderer? Where's that bow person? They were just kind of strolling through. Let me see if I can find them more easily. They're not going to be under wildlife. Here they are. So they can trade. That's about all I can do. It's not that exciting. Like, they have some stuff to trade. Let's see if they come to our base so we don't have to, like, actively leave. Sometimes when you go trade with these kind of people, they have, like, 2 things. They have, like, pemmican and a weapon and, you know, some medicine. Just their traveling supplies. But it could be worth it. So, Dennis, why don't you go? What are you doing? You're hauling hay? Why don't you go try to trade with this person before they leave? Weaves is going to finish this hood. How many more hoods am I making? Let's check this out. 1 more. Perfect. Let's finish that up. And we did it. So the bill is complete. And, oh. Whoa. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. I was, like, looking at all this stuff, but that's my stuff. The one thing that they do have is a breach axe. They also have some herbal medicine and, of course, pemmican. So I'll buy all your pemmican, and I'll buy that from you. And then I'll sell you. Because I like the cut of your jib. I'm going to sell you a normal hat. And I'm going to sell you, just because I like your style, buddy, I'm going to sell you a normal buffalo wool hood. And then now you owe me money. They do have 130. I might as well sell them both of my normal hoods and then get a bunch of money from them and their pemmican. We'll take everything you've got. Thanks so much. All right, one of our horses gave birth. Always a good thing to keep the animals going. I mean, look at this. I'm just going to pause it and zoom in. Look how many baby horses I have. Sweet fancy Moses. I didn't realize I had this many animals. This might be too many. I hope we can maintain this. We also have this corn that's deteriorating, and we need to get that hauled inside. All right, so let's check out what everybody's doing. Weaves is, well, there he goes. He's harvesting the corn. Harvesting the corn, researching. What are we researching at the moment? We are working on starflight ballistics. Oh, right, because I'm just going to start building starship stuff at this point. I have so much other stuff researched that I'm okay with just kind of trying to build this. I don't know if this is worthwhile or not. Strapping is going to repair the power conduit. Dennis is moving stuff. Good. Pete is hauling, and they are recovering. Okay, fantastic. And Sienna is actually taking care of the prisoner, which is good. Now, another thing that people were telling me is that I have so much smoke leaf. So I need somebody. I'm going to give at the Wooden Drug Lab, I'm just going to go for a bill, and I'm going to be like, make joints. We're going to up the quality of this, and I'm going to say, what are the details on this? This should be something that we do, and I'm just going to say do forever on this job because we need a bunch. And then I'm going to see, okay, what is making joints, producing drugs? Let's see what skill that is. Is it crafting? Let's see. Stone cutting and smelting. No. Is it... I mean, it could be. Art? Seems like an art. Research? No, that's not research. Oh, no, it does say right here. Synthesize drugs. So crafting. Okay. So what I would need to do is put somebody who's very, very good at this on this job. And the difficulty with Weaves is so good at so many things. But I'm going to bump him up, so he'll go do that. He is amazing with plants, but I think we have enough other people who are good at plants so that he'll go do this job. So he's going to do that right now. He's going to be making joints. And the joints are easier to sell and are more valuable anyway than the raw leaves, so that's my plan. I wish we could, like, recruit this guy, but there's no option to do that. Like, I can't just select, you know, my person and then click on them and do anything. I can't. I can hunt them. That's about all I could do. Alright, so Crocodile is fully healed. And the visitor is leaving. Fair enough. Now, Crocodile, let's check him out. He's still at 12 resistance. Sienna is playing poker, so she's not really taking care of that, reducing the resistance like we'd like. And that's a shame. I think what I want to do is just ignore these robots for the time being and go, because I've had some raids, just take a moment and send off some of my people to get this legendary charge rifle. Hey, Feeple. Hello, my friend. Good evening. Good to see you. And what we can do is use this weapon, hopefully, to fight these mechs and just, defend the base better. So all I need to do is send a party over to this location. Oh, cool, Feeple. You got to let me know how it is, my friend. I did see that Slime Rancher 2 came out today, and I'm really excited to try it when it releases. All right, so I'm going to then practice. I'm going to set up a caravan to go deposit these hoods, because I think we have enough good quality hoods. I mean, right here, we have, this is good, excellent, good, excellent. And then, all right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, let me check this again. 16. So we need 16. All right, so here we go. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 17. All right, beautiful. So then let me go to the world map and let me click on our place and form a caravan. And we need to go to our quest, which is Trado Plain. And this is where we want to go. Way up there. This is our base. No, this is our base here. Okay. So I need to form a caravan. We are going kind of close to, like, this evil area, which is a shame. But let's go for it. That's great, people. Good news. I'm glad they... Does it seem a lot like the original? Or did they take a bunch of... Did they make a bunch of changes to it to add, new ideas and things? So what's cool about this is we're going to take this route to get there, which means we're going to go down this road and along this sea, and the road, which is kind of a little bit further away from their death base. So hopefully this will be okay for us. So we accept. I'm going to take... strapping for sure. I think I'm just gonna send... So strapping has this chain shotgun. Let's send him with somebody who's got... Let's send Pete. So let's send the two of them together. And then... Okay, people, that sounds good. Sounds like a good mix. And then we're going to give them horses. So I'm going to give them this mare. And I'm going to give them a stallion. And we're up to 40 tiles per day. And that's good enough. Just these two. Then, items. We have to give them the hoods. And here we go. This is actually a little bit of an easier way to count them and see the quality. You know what? In the future, man, this screen is so much better for tabulating what resources that you have. I think this might be a little bit of a workaround for me to see my inventory better when I'm trying to count for a quest, is to just pretend to form a caravan so that I get this exact screen where I can sort by item type, search for the name of it, and then get a breakdown on exactly the quantity and the quality of them in this very, very readable way. Because I don't think that I can access this presentation of the information from inside my base. So this is fantastic. So we're going to take all of those, 10 and 11, and then 16. So what this means is, actually that's only 15. How about I add right? Let's add, and they need 16 for the quest. Totally, people. Early access will do that for you. I'm gonna take 17 just in case something happens, and then we're gonna go to supplies, and I'm gonna send them with just all of our pemmican, a bunch of rice. They have 4 medicine. That's fantastic. But then I'm gonna send them with just a little bit more food to eat, like this alpaca meat. And then these corn. I'm going to try to get them like six days of food. What's the travel? The route is 1.8 days. This should be plenty of food then. So I'm going to say send. And you have no caravan members capable of diplomacy or trading. Are you sure you want to form the caravan? No, we had to go back. All right, so in that case, we need somebody who's capable of diplomacy. So I'm probably going to have to send Dennis then to make that happen. And then if Dennis is going, then Popper goes with him. There they go. Okay, so this caravan has been launched, and now we're good to go. Let's see, what's everybody doing? Weaves is making joints, that's correct. Harvesting, smoke leaf, that's fine. Researching, correct. And Pete is hauling wood to the stockpile. That's pretty good, Pete, but I'm going to pause him. Can you prioritize burying Emmy? So this should be for Emmy. And then, Pete, can you prioritize burying Emmy? She deserves a proper burial. I do not think... boy, I didn't realize they were going to go this way for the caravan. That's a shame. Luckily, none of the robots were outside to come claim us. Alright, so she is burying Emmy. Here we go. And it's been done. So here is the slate sarcophagus that was done by Pete. The title is Love Number Something, and what's the art? It is engraved with the representation of Emmy putting together a spike trap with a satisfied expression on her face. Yep, that's Emmy. She did that a lot. The spike trap glows a soft red. At the edge of the image are 7 sex bots. That's complicated. This portrayal tells the story of Emmy finishing construction on a spike trap. I mean, this artist... This is one of those artists like mixing a little bit of like extra perversion. This is a coffin. when you're adorning someone's coffin, uh, you might want to leave out your personal fantasies about sex bots. That's just I think in good taste to kind of omit that detail. You thought it, okay, but when it comes to actually doing the engraving, you need to edit that out. All right. So they're going back and forth. I wonder if you can set the place where they begin to form the caravan, because this is not the location I would have chosen to form the caravan.